Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Before getting on the plane to come here, I told the ticket lady send one of my bags to Melbourne, one to Sydney and one to Brisbane. She said she couldn't do that. I'm not sure why she didn't understand because, as I told her, the airline did it for me last week. Anyway, it's good to be back at Docklands. My ally in the box for this match will be Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
Happy to be here today, Den. Can't wait for this one to start.
Playing on this fabulous stadium today will be North Melbourne and Brisbane. The Lions run on. Banners ready for the players.
North Melbourne is the team that plays for you and me.
We have the toss of the coin. North Melbourne win the toss. We've got a clear favourite here, and you'd have to think it's the team in the 8. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. Here we go. It's the Kangaroos versus Brisbane. Clean tap by Martin. Thompson made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. He has the ball. He has the ball. Beams pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. That's a goal. What a long kick. Beams kicks our first goal of the game. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Guided down nicely by Goldstein. Wade controls. Buick plays the tackle and the ball comes loose. Thompson slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Wood takes the mark. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Mays, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. McCluggage kicks the ball. He can't bring that mark down. Walker tackles him to the ground and the ball crosses over the boundary. And the umpire will throw it in.
Guided down nicely by Goldstein. Cameron taps. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Martin with the tap. Zeeble off for the Kangaroos. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Goldstein thumps it forward. Good tap from Cutler. Waite sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Waite decisively. The ball in the hands of Cunnington. Kicks. Marks. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Opportunity now for Higgins. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Gets boot to high. The mark is taken by Cameron. Sends the Sharon on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Cunnington doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. Wood kicks the ball. Wade takes the mark. He lines it up with the goal. Sending it on its way. Dumont with a strong mark.
Sends it on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Gets boot to high. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Kicks it across the ground. Higgins. Seconds remaining in this quarter. Is it? Is it? Higgins. North Melbourne kick there first. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Brown with the hit. Dumont with the tap. Brown with the mighty fist. Collected by Clark. He collects the loose ball. The first term has ended and the scores are even at 6. We'll have a look at the stats.
The marking skill of the Kangaroos has proved advantageous on the stats board, racking up 10 marks. Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats. The Lions, 3. The Kangaroos, 1. Brisbane and North Melbourne are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage. North Melbourne leading the kicking stats by a considerable margin on 13. The Lions behind with only 7 and may have a hard time catching up.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo. Here we go again, quarter number 2.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Martin puts it on the boot. Out of bounds near the 50. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. Guided by Goldstein. Lucky bounce collected. His first possession. Martin decisively. The ball is socket. Waite with the tap. Able to grab it on the half volley. Thompson just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Rich manages to sneak it through. That's his first. Brisbane up by 1 goal. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Look at that bounce. Goldstein taps it, gains possession. Dumont with the ball. Dumont throws the ball. Free kick. Beams going for distance. A good mark under the circumstances. A low stabbing kick. Strong mark by Christensen. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Papaloni claims the ball. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Pinpoint accuracy from Papaloni. Brisbane by 2 goals. All is in readiness. The bounce is dead straight. Goldstein punches. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Nicely intercepted by Gardner. Great mark under pressure.
McDonald may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He gets boot to the ball. Cunnington with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there. Gee, a long kick there. Waite takes the mark.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Nice mark there.
Sending it on its way. Jacobs marks it.
40 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Look at that. He's put it through. 2 goals can bring this back for the Kangaroos. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. The ball bouncing well. Punched by Brown. Bumped by Dumont. He controls the bouncing ball. Robinson puts it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. That had some power behind it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Boots it. Oh, that's a powerful mark. He takes the shot. Telling kick. That's 2 now. He's playing well. 2-goal lead for Brisbane. The Ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punch by Bandrews. Christensen is able to grab it on the half volley. Hipwood gets the tap. Well, it's half-time. What have you got to say, Richard?
North Melbourne just struggling at the moment to get anything right. A lack of quality finishing and some poor decision-making keeping them behind in this one.
Richo, how well are these teams performing?
The Lions are dominating the scoreboard, but their stats don't reflect it.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. 1 half down, 1 to go. Finally, the third term begins.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Kicks it long. Great grab. Matheson slams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Inside 50 now. Strong mark by McMillan. Kicks. Marked by McDonald. A lovely drop punt. Goldstein has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Goldstein is just an absolute superstar when it comes to marking. Sending it on its way. A good contested mark there. Puts boot to ball. Cameron with the mark.
Gets boot to leather. Almost a touch of synchronised swearing about that mark. Minus the peg. 50 metres out. Gets boot to high. Wins the hard ball. Patwani taking aim. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 3. The kick just clears the line for a goal. 3 goals so far. Well done. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Matches are often won and lost at the stoppages. North Melbourne are on top of the clearances, so clearly their weakness is linking the ball chain of movement forward. Get that right and they could get back into this contest. A great mark under pressure.
45 metres out. Rich to kick from almost directly in front of goal. Rich with a great kick. We'll be happy with goal number 2. That's 3 in a row for the Lions. Brisbane up by 4 goals. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Goldstein really gets onto this one. Dumont passes it. He just can't get out of the action. Ziebel with the ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Slams it on the boot. He misses the mark. Intercepted by Jacobs. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Turnick will take the free after the ball was thrown. Turnick slams it on the boot. Andrews enjoying a height advantage.
Brisbane are taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. Puts boot to ball. There's no contest for that mark. He kicks the ball. Anderson with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Passes by hand. Robinson gets the intercept. Bastanak with the ball. Anderson has given away a free kick.
Bumps the pigskin. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
If the Lions can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if the Kangaroos intend to make any inroads to this deficit.
Here's Richo with his stats.
North Melbourne and the Lions are very level on the possession count, which reflects the evenness of this contest. Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 13 to 8.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. There's the siren for the final quarter, and play is underway.
Even when you've played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates. He kicks the ball. That's a nice, strong mark.
30 metres from home. Simpkin will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. Chalk up a goal for the Kangaroos. The Kangaroos need a score here. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Punched by Goldstein. Gains possession. He grabs it on the run. Beams with another possession. Slams it on the boot. The ball mopped up. Dumont comes in like a wrecking ball. Cunnington picks up the loose ball. Turner chucks the ball away. A clean pickup. Shoots off the handball. He's really a ball magnet. Waite comes away with the ball. He has space for an easy mark. 25 metres out. A 45-degree angle shouldn't be too hard for Jacobs. Perfect kick. That's number 2. This game can still go either way. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. And there's the bounce.
Goldstein really wears his heart on his sleeve. Clark plays the tackle and forces the ball out. Dishes it off to the running player. The mark will be paid. Sending it on its way. He takes the contested mark. He slams that on the boot. Cunnington marks the ball.
Slams it on the boot. A mark by Turner. Distance could be the problem, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Turner with a massive goal. It's a race against the clock now.
Turner shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Martin aims for his man on the ground. He gains possession. Walker gains possession through the interception. Sends the Sharon on its way. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Thompson shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark.
Goldstein gets it on the bounce. Whoa, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick. Boots it. Robinson claims it. Kicks it. Martin has it. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
It's a loss for North Melbourne. Now that it's all over, how did you see that game, Richo?
Brisbane really brought home the bacon today.
Final scores are 37-30. Well, Richo, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.